Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Victoria Mboko, Canadian wild card, dominates Coco Gauff in straight sets in Montreal. Victoria Mboko, world number 85 and a wild card at the Canadian Open, secured the biggest win of her career Saturday night, trouncing two-time Grand Slam champion Coco Gauff 6-1, 6-4 in Montreal. This time last year, Mboko was ranked outside the top 300. Now, the 18-year-old Canadian is into the quarterfinals of her home tournament, dominating the world number 2 and top seed in 1 hour and 2 minutes. Coming into this match, I was so locked in, Mboko said in her post-match interview. I tried to keep my composure as much as I could playing in front of so many people. A very special experience for me. Gauff started the match flat after struggling for form in her opening matches. Immediately, Mboko broke and consolidated to take an early 2-0 lead. Mboko attacked Gauff's forehand relentlessly, putting pressure on the American's weaker ground stroke from the jump. Serving 2-1 and facing a Gauff break point, Mboko served to her forehand, which the American dumped into the net. As the set progressed, Gauff struggled to land a serve in and hit a clean ground stroke. The number 1 seed in Canada hit 50% of her first serves in the opening sets and tallied 3 double faults. Trailing 5-1, one of Gauff's second serves didn't make it halfway up the net. Mboko looked calm, not succumbing to the pressure of facing a top player. She raced to a 6-1 first set win in 25 minutes, lighting up the boisterous crowd that included UFC icon Georges St-Pierre. The Gauff mistakes continued in the second set. Most notable at 3-3, the American finally had an opening where she had 3 breakpoint opportunities. Instead of capitalizing, Gauff hit a slice and forehand into the net. On the third breakpoint chance, facing Mboko's second serve, Gauff overhit her backhand, sailing long. Mboko seized on Gauff's mistakes to hold serve. She didn't feel pressure when facing the break points and looked over to her team for encouragement. They were just giving me ease and comforting me while I was on court, Mboko said. I just wanted to stay as solid as possible and play fearless tennis. I haven't played the best this tournament, so I knew that it would be tough, Gauff said. I just felt like I could do better today, but I also knew that if I took my foot off the gas a little bit, that she would take advantage of those moments, and she did. Gauff's exit at the Canadian Open followed 2 3-set match wins in which double faults behind her serve and errors from the ground had defined her short stay in the Montreal draw. In her first match, Gauff won 7-5, 4-6, 7-6, 2 over fellow American Danielle Collins despite tossing 23 double faults. Her next match, a 4-6, 7-5, 6-2 victory over Veronika Kudermetova, saw Gauff commit 14 double faults and 53 unforced errors. Victoria Mboko reaches her first ever WTA 1000 quarterfinal after taking out the top seed Gauff 6-1, 6-4. #OBN25PIC, Twitter, com/S3X8TTW. Against Mboko, Gauff had 6 double faults and 23 unforced errors. The American admitted that she didn't have the best rhythm in the tournament, despite focusing on practice after not playing the City Open. Maybe it was better to get more matches under my belt, Gauff said. It's the first tournament on the hard court season, so I'm hoping that in Cincy and in New York I can find that rhythm. In the summer haze of Montreal, August 2nd, 2025, the atmosphere at the National Bank Open crackled with anticipation. Yet no one could have predicted the drama that was about to unfold. On center court, a determined Canadian teenager named Victoria Mboko, ranked number 85 and playing on a wild card, flipped the script by dominating world number 2 and reigning French Open champion Coco Gauff in straight sets, 6-1, 6-4, in just 62 unforgettable minutes. Aftonbladet, +15. Fox Sports, +15. Essentially Sports, +15. A night to remember. From the opening service game, Mboko seized control. She broke Gauff early in the first set, shocking the crowd into silence before sparking a wave of "Olé, olé, olé" chants. In a mere 25 minutes, she flew through the first set, breaking serve 3 times, while Gauff struggled with double faults and unforced errors. The score. +5. Sky Sports. +5. Times Colonist. +5. The second set was tighter. Games zipped by until 5-4, when Mboko again displayed poise well beyond her years. Gauff, visibly off-kilter, produced 6 double faults in total during the match, including a crucial one at 5-4, handing Mboko match point. When Gauff's backhand slice drifted into the net, the upset was complete. Reuters. The stadium erupted as Mboko, breathing heavy but smiling wide, dropped her racket in disbelief. Canadian glory born. Mboko turned to the crowd mid-match and later during her on-court interview, speaking in French and English. "Your support was incredible. I'm so happy to beat such a great champion. When I was up 5-4, the crowd cheered louder. I used it as fuel." NBC Sports. +15. Fox Sports. +15. Times Colonist. +15. The Washington Post. +3. The Griot. +3. Times Colonist. +3. Just weeks before, she'd started the 2025 season ranked outside the top 300, with a blistering run of 5 ITF titles and over 20 consecutive wins, elevating her rapidly in the rankings. Reddit.com. +2. Wikipedia. +2. TalkSport. +2. With this victory, she shattered several milestones. The second wild card ever to beat the top seed at the Canadian Open, the youngest Canadian to beat a #1 seed in tournament history, and now poised to crack the live WTA top 60, possibly top 50, with just one more victory. TalkSport. +5. Sky Sports. +5. Essentially Sports. +5. The match at a glance. Statistic: Coco Gauff. Set score 6-1. 6-4 lost in 2. Match duration 62 minutes. Break points saved 100%, all 4 or 5. Breaks 1-4-0. Double faults minimal 6. Match 43 in tournament. Diario as +13. TalkSport. +13. Reuters. +13. Reuters. +1. Tennis Majors. +1. NBC Sports. +1. Reddit.com. +1. Aftonbladet. Unforced errors 11-22-24. Mboko's first set dominance and unwavering serve set the tone. In the second set, she saved every break point she faced while converting 4 of her 5 opportunities, a masterclass in composure under pressure. Times Colonist. Gauff speaks. Respect earned. Despite the defeat, Gauff was gracious. She acknowledged that Mboko had simply been the better player that night. "She's playing high-level tennis. I think she was the better player. I think she's going to have a lot of success on tour. I'm sure we'll have many more battles in the future." Reuters. +6. Fox Sports. +6. The Griot. +6. Sky Sports. +3. Sky Sports. +3. TalkSport. +3. What lies ahead? Mboko now advances to the quarterfinals, where she'll face Spain's Jessica Buses-Monero, world number 51, fresh off a win over China's Lin Zhu in a rain-interrupted match that ended just before midnight. Times Colonist. +11. Diario as +11. The Washington Post. +11. Beyond the scoreline, a statement. This match wasn't just a win. It was a declaration. A Canadian breakout moment. Mboko is the first Canadian teen since Bianca Andreescu in 2019 to reach a WTA 1000 quarterfinal on home soil. SI. +3. Tennis Majors. +3. Reuters. +3. Rapid ascendancy. Having begun 2025 at number 333, Mboko has stormed into the WTA's consciousness via 5 ITF titles and now a signature win in Montreal. Wikipedia. Times Colonist. Essentially Sports. Mental maturity beyond her years. She saved break points, leveraged crowd energy, and stayed fluid under pressure, traits that champions are built from. In just over an hour on August 2nd, 2025, Victoria Mboko wrote her name into tennis lore. As she advances deeper into the Canadian Open, she's not just chasing a quarterfinal win, she's redefining expectations and electrifying an entire nation. Should Mboko continue this trajectory, she could soon enter the WTA Top 50 and emerge as Canada's next great contender on the international stage.